Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. This is video number 2 of 2 as usual on this channel, except for the odd day here and there where I just upload one, but most days we're uploading 2 because tons are happening, and I'm going to divert you guys right now. If you haven't already seen video number 1 of the day, I will leave a link for you guys right here. You can pause this video, head over there, watch that, and then come back here. Or like I always say, and you get the drill by now, you know the line, you can sing along if you want. If you're weird, if you're lopsided, you can do it the other way around, whatever floats your boat. So, let's get cracking, and we're going to take a different direction to how we normally do these videos. I normally show you what the latest is and then we go through bit by bit, and there are bits to go through towards the end of this video, but the bulk of this video is going to be dedicated to one man and one man only, and that's Cesar Azpilicueta, because Azpilicueta has left Chelsea Football Club today and it's been announced. I'll show you the announcements, I'll show you what's gone down, and I can't believe what we got from Azpi today. A certain individual that shall not be named, right? Now you understand why myself, many other people, were not happy with the way that he conducted things and how he chose to do it. Azpilicueta, however, man, if you weren't on the brink of tears after watching what had happened today, then you're made out of cardboard, or you're made out of stone, or you ain't got a heart, you've got a rock in there. One of them. Let's show you what's gone down. Here's what Chelsea Football Club put out earlier on. Always a blue with the caption, "We'll just call you legend." And not even a goodbye. Congratulations, Azpi. And that's a congratulations because of what he's managed to achieve at Chelsea Football Club. 11 years, 508 appearances, 9 trophies. So of course, that warrants not a goodbye, it warrants a congratulations, absolutely. And this is where it all went crazy. What I'm about to show you now, we're not going to watch the whole thing, but I'll show you exactly how this all began. So here it is. We are bidding an emotional farewell to a Chelsea great. Thank you for everything, Cesar Azpilicueta. And he's absolutely just bawling his eyes out in absolute tears. And man, this is a 6-minute video of him just talking, not reading, just talking. Like I said, I'm going to go back to that point that I made a few videos ago. Moments like this don't need a script. Moments like this, you let your heart be the script. What's in your heart? Say it. That's it. That's it. Whatever you want to say that's in here, say it. Say it. No matter how it comes out. This isn't an award ceremony. You're not like, oh my god, I've got to get this right. If not, I'm going to look like a clown in front of the world. Like, no, this is a goodbye. You're leaving. Speak from the heart. Azpilicueta today spent 6.5 minutes, right? Just crying, saying thank you, how much 11 years meant, what he managed to accomplish, what it was for him and his family, him having to leave London, all of it. Unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. And some of the snips that he came up with, which were absolutely key as far as I'm concerned, was, for example, how he came into Chelsea, the reception he got. But he came to Chelsea and he came to London with who is his missus now. And they're leaving London as a family of him, his wife, and 3 children that were born and bred in London, that are Londoners, you know, that are leaving London to go to Spain after being born here. You know, it's home now. It's become a new home for well, I say new. 11 years he's been in London, but as a Spaniard who's come from Spain, came from France because he was playing in France, to London, found his feet at Chelsea, stayed there for 11 years. Aside from his homeland of Spain, he sees London as his home, you know, and now he's leaving. He's going back to Spain. So the emotions are just absolutely unreal. And We'll go through everything before I have my piece on Azpilicueta, because we have a lot to say on Azpi as a fan, as a Chelsea fan, and what we think of him as fans. We'll get to that. Azpilicueta himself, after that, put this up. You called me Dave, I'll always call you home. With a letter that is basically an essay. His accomplishments on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side is the beginning of the letter, talking about him, his family, fitting in at Chelsea, wearing that blue shirt. He goes on to more. This is all his letter, talking about the achievements at Chelsea, the ambition, the standards of having to play with some top players of his generation when he came into the club. Thanking every single manager he got managed under, from start to finish. The culture at Cobham. Everything. And then he spoke to the fans and gave a message, which, you know what, I think it's right that we actually go into detail on this one. Finally, to the amazing Chelsea fans, thank you for the privilege of wearing the blue shirt, of carrying your passion for these colours on and off the pitch for 11 unforgettable seasons. Every single day that I got to wear number 28 on my back was a dream come true, and it is the honour of my life to be part of this club's history. I am forever indebted to you. You have taught me what it means to be a blue. From now on, I will be cheering on you all from afar, but my love for this club will never change. I am the person and the player that I am, thanks to Chelsea FC, and I can now only wish the best for everyone at the club. And signs off with just your captain, Cesar Azpilicueta, aka Dave. Man, if who's cutting the onions? Who's cutting the onions? Man, that hits right in the feels. That really hits. Azpi, where do we start? I'll be honest, I'm going to speak from my heart on this, yeah? After JT, Lamps, Didier, that class, I didn't think that there would come a player that would hit on that level ever again. I'll be real. When we said goodbye to JT, in that season where he gave that speech at Stamford Bridge, I remember looking at that speech and thinking, there's never going to be another. It's done. JT is gone. We ain't getting another JT. Nah. We ain't getting another legend like this. Lampard, he left. Didier, when he got carried off the pitch, you know, the second time he came back. And that was basically the end. We knew that would be the end. I looked at all of that. Check when he headed off to Arsenal. All these guys, and I personally looked at all these guys and went, we're never getting someone of this magnitude again. We're not going to get someone cut from the same fabric as these lot. Cut from the same cloth. And then came Azpilicueta. It is what it is. 11 years through thick and thin. Let's be honest. There's one important point to make clear. The players that I mentioned that are legends and are of a standard that will never be touched again. I'm pretty sure. They came into the club, and under Jose, from that moment, they were turned into absolute monsters. They were turned into beasts. Winners. Non-stop winners. And up until the end, all they did was win. There wasn't one season with those group of players that we went, oh my God, what's going on? Not one. Didn't exist. We were always at the top. Top. It just didn't end. We didn't win the league every season, but we were there. We were always there, winning something. Every season, yeah, Chelsea got a trophy. It is that was the standard. That is just what went down. With Azpi, he had that. He came into the season after we won the Champions League for the first time. Won the Europa League. He won the Europa League with us. Same goes for Eden Hazard. He came into the window. He came in the same window as Eden Hazard. Won the Europa League. After that, Jose came back. We won the Premier League. We won the League Cup. After that, we had that season where we ended up in 16th. And that was, apologies, the first time we saw Chelsea in that sort of situation. And weirdly enough, under Jose, the guy we never thought it would happen under. That was Azpi's, I think, first taste of, oh my God, what's going on? But we climbed back up. That was a blip, because we understand what went down at that time at the football club with the doctors. Later on, Conte, Premier League, won. FA Cup, won. Sarri comes in, Europa League, Yeah? We keep winning. And then things begin to shift. And we find ourselves, after winning the Champions League under Thomas Tuchel, we had that season with Frank Lampard, very, very rocky, but we got top 4, and then after that, it started to go down. Sacked him, got Tuchel in, boom, champions of Europe. So from the very beginning up until then, it was all just very win. Up until last season. Last season was a season where Azpi did not need to be there. The summer before, remember, he had the option to go. And what did he do? He signed. He signed a 2-year deal. If I'm not mistaken, it was a 2-year deal. Because we've terminated his contract now. He didn't have to, but he stuck with us. And he stuck with us in a time where we were down. We were down in a position where we've never seen this club before. Maybe for the ones of us that are alive now. Obviously, people in the 80s saw us got relegated, but even they tell you it didn't feel like this, because back then you kind of expected it to an extent. We weren't, we didn't have all the tools in the world. Here, we've got no excuse. We ended up talking about relegation. Azpi stuck through us. He stuck through it. He stuck through it, through thick and thin. So for that, I'm forever grateful and forever thankful. And I can truly say that aside from the crop of players that I've already mentioned, Azpi, without a doubt, is a club legend. He leaves as a club legend, 11 years of service, from the highest to the lows, won every single trophy there is to win. He's the only guy to have ever done it at Chelsea Football Club. Many guys have come close, but they still lack one trophy. If you look at the old crop, those ones didn't win the Club World Cup, for example. They've won everything else. The Super Cup, I'm not sure. The Club World Cup, they didn't do. They lost. When you look at the players of today, Kante, for example, and all them lot, they didn't win the League Cup. That was the only thing that was missing. They lost the final against Liverpool. Azpi has done every single one. Only guy to do it. And as we've seen the stats before, the 6th most capped player in Chelsea history, the first foreign most capped player at Chelsea history. So of all the foreigners that have played at Chelsea, he is the most capped. And he's been from literally apprentice from when he first came in, and he was looking up to JT and Lamps and Didier just left. All these guys, but Didier came back later. Check, all these guys, Ashley Cole, and thinking, oh my God, right? To becoming club captain and doing it at such a standard, I can't thank him enough. So that goodbye meant a lot. I think for all of us, it brought, I'm sure, many to tears, for sure. I was watching it earlier on and I was like, oh my God, the onions are getting cut hard in here, man, hard. And I personally, I really appreciate it. So Cesar Azpilicueta, I wish you the best in Spain. I wish you the best at Atletico. We're going to go through some of the tributes here. This is from JT quoting what Chelsea have put out. What a man, what a player. Thank you, Cesar Azpilicueta, and good luck, mate. Legend. And we have the confirmation from Atletico Madrid. Cesar Azpilicueta is a new Rojiblanco player. The Spanish international has signed for 1 season with our club. He goes back to Spain now, as he has said, with his family. He came to London with no one but his, I'm not sure if it was girlfriend at the time, who's now his wife, or his wife at the time. Leaving with a family of 5, so him and his 3 kids and his wife, going back to Spain. I just want to say, Azpilicueta, thank you for everything you've done. We love you. We'll miss you. Good luck in Spain. Good luck at Atletico. Finish off your career on a level that we know you can finish it off. And yeah, you're welcome back at any time. Azpilicueta, club legend. Thank you for everything. Take care and good luck. We'll miss you. Let's get cracking on everything else. There, man. Azpi. I want to say this before we move on. Azpi is the last one to have played with those crop of players that I mentioned. Your JTs, your Lamps, your Didiers, all them lot. He's the last one. He's the last one to have been teammates with those guys. We haven't got anyone else now. So now it really, really does feel like a new era. It really feels like that is now closed. That era, those 20 years is in a safe. It's locked, and we have the key. And that's it. It's in the past. It's done. Yeah, Azpi, I think, is that last guy. So feels like an end of an era and the birth of a new era. So talking about new eras, let's talk about some of the other things that has been going on before we wrap up. Let's start off with the latest on maybe someone that's going to light up in Chelsea's new era. Caicedo, what's going on? Chelsea have offered Moises Caicedo an 8-year deal at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea and Brighton locked in talks. Brighton holding strong at 100 million for now. Declan Rice fee has set the benchmark. Listen, Declan Rice is Declan Rice. This shouldn't apply here. It really shouldn't. I don't think, like I said earlier on, we won't pay 100 million. This is just Brighton trying to act a little tough, which, look, they're entitled to do and they're correct in doing. I've nothing against what they're actually doing. But to get a deal done, Chelsea apparently are not budging, and we will get a deal for less than 100 mil. As I said earlier on, I reckon 85 million will do it. Push come to shove, I reckon we'll do it. So we'll see what happens there. That's the latest on Caicedo. Let me know down below what you think. This could drag out a little bit. And as I said earlier on in video number 1, if you haven't seen it already, head over there. I give you more detail. I reckon before we fly off to the States, he should be at Chelsea. He should be ready to play. He should be a Chelsea player by that point. So let's wait and see how it all goes down. Now, Ziyech. What's going on with Ziyech? I have good news. Lo and behold, we have good news. Good news that I didn't think would actually happen. Here it is. Hakim Ziyech to Saudi Arabia could yet be revived. There's a belief he could still end up moving there from Chelsea this summer. We also have this from James Benge of CBS saying the same thing. Al Nassr's offer to Hakim Ziyech remains on the table. Changes made to the proposal after the medical mean that his guaranteed salary is 40% lower. But if he stays fit, he will make the same 15 million euros he was initially offered. That's a very, very smart move from Al Nassr. And if I'm Ziyech, I'm taking that. And that's an incentive for him to stay fit. Al Nassr have basically gone, look, you have a problem in your knee and your hip, right? We're going to offer you 40% less. But if you make it through the season and you don't cause us any issues and you're available as if you didn't have a problem, we'll pay you the full thing. That's great. I would sign on that dotted line, mate. He's failed a medical with his knee and hip at age 32. No, 32? Is he 32? I think he's 32. At age 32 or 31, somewhere there. No club's going to come for you, mate. And look, I respect Ziyech. I like Ziyech. Overall, I do want to say, I want to see him play his football. I want him to succeed and finish off his career on a high. Al Nassr are offering you a lifeline here, mate. If you reject it and turn it down, you could end up a free agent with no one coming to your door. Because a medical having failed due to a knee issue is huge. Al Nassr are doing you a favour here, somehow still offering you the chance to get your full salary if you stay fit. It's on you, mate. Stay fit. Stay fit. Do all the medical checks every single week that you have to do as far as I'm concerned. But you have a lifeline here. Go and take it. Go and take it. So let's see if he will take it. Let's see if this deal could happen. Fingers crossed. Now, let me know your thoughts on Ziyech down below. Much appreciated. To clarify one player that's not really been mentioned, but I've seen a few whispers, and let's just kill it because he's not leaving Chelsea. Even though at one point before the season ended, we thought he might. Understand Chelsea are not considering selling Raheem Sterling. Sterling also fully committed to Chelsea for 23-24 and is excited to play under Mauricio Pochettino. I have to say, look, I've criticised Sterling in terms of what he's done in games sometimes, and my fear initially of him losing the ball too many times, making the wrong decision in that final third too many times, pulling off the wrong shot, pulling off the wrong pass, that sort of thing that we saw Sterling do at City, which got on our nerves. Well, not for City. For England, it got on my nerves because I wanted England to win. Sterling was making those mistakes, but we've seen Sterling and how he can operate at the high level when there's a manager that's able to get him to play in a certain way. When he was under Pep, there were games where he was just unplayable. Hopefully Poch is going to get that out of him. Sterling's had what would be deemed a bad season, right? Bad first season at Chelsea Football Club. Let's hope that under Poch, he's going to ignite something that's going to see Sterling explode. Fingers crossed. I hope it happens. And yeah, it's a chance. We have to offer the chance. We can't just, deem everything on that one season with Graham Potter and Frank Lampard. I mean... shocking. But, yeah, We'll see how he does. We'll see how Poch works with him, and fingers crossed we get something that's going to be a surprise in a good way to all of us in terms of what we expect from Raheem Sterling. Now, I spoke about Eden Hazard earlier on, didn't I? I mentioned him. I said Azpi joined in the same window as Eden Hazard. So we've seen Azpi leave. What's Eden Hazard up to nowadays? We've not really checked in on him. Let's check in on Eden Hazard. What's the latest on Eden Hazard? Here it is. Understand Eden Hazard has approved the move to Inter Miami. The club and representatives are working on the deal. Hazard and Messi possibly lining up together. This would be mad. At Inter Miami, Hazard is at a level where hopefully he doesn't get injured, where he should be able to rip up the MLS. Let's be honest, right? He should. Him and Messi, they should be having a field day out there together. Them in the same team, can you imagine? Mate, the MLS are going to win. Not the MLS. Inter Miami are going to win the MLS. The MLS are going to win the MLS with these two in their league, absolutely. But Inter Miami, I expect to just shoot right up the table if these guys are playing in that league, surely. Oh, man, I'm actually looking forward to seeing a possible link-up. You know, it's Messi. Messi to Hazard. Hazard back to Messi. What a finish. Messi to Hazard, Hazard to Messi, Messi to Hazard. Oh, Hazard puts it in the top corner. What a shot! Like, I can't. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Hopefully, we see Eden Hazard revive himself. I want him to be happy. I want him to like I've just wished for Azpilicueta. I want Hazard to end his career on a high. His injuries have been absolutely ridiculous. And look, not us, but when I say we, Jose Mourinho was our manager at the time, and he called it. When Eden Hazard was playing in the 14-15 season. When Jose was saying, listen, if we don't protect the players like Eden Hazard are not going to last much longer. And what happened? It's exactly what happened. As soon as he left Chelsea, boom, his body just broke. It just shattered. Psh. Because that intensity dipped. And when that intensity dipped, the body begins to give in. And once the body gives in, everything that was meant to happen starts popping up like mushrooms. So Eden Hazard, just injury. Doesn't stop. I hope that comes to an end, and I hope that we get to see Eden Hazard at a very happy level one more time. Hopefully he gets that in the MLS. Fingers crossed. Now to wrap up, two little last bits, starting off with this. Exclusive from Fabrizio, Manchester United have improved their bid for Andre Onana. It's now worth €50 million add-ons included, around €45 million plus €5 million add-ons. Inter always asked for €60 million package, but sources believe €55 million could be the right number to make it happen. Talks continue. It's going to happen. As we've already said, David De Gea is already out of contract. He's technically a free agent right now. Man United will not be picking up the phone on that guy. Let me tell you that now. It's not happening. Once Onana comes through the door, De Gea is on his own. He's on his own. He's on his ones. He's going to have to wait for the phone to ring from, I don't know, Atletico, maybe. Or someone, you know. So we'll see how that's all going to pan out. But Andre Onana will become a Manchester United player. 100%. He will be the next goalkeeper of Manchester United. And I have to be honest here. Man United are looking like they're addressing certain positions in the same way Arsenal are. Very, very good so far. Not as quick as Arsenal. Arsenal have had a blinding window. Similar to our 14-15 window where we got exactly what we needed. They're getting exactly what they needed. Manchester United, I think, are trying to follow in the same footsteps. Let's see how quickly Onana walks through, but he will be a Man United player. And talking about Arsenal, to end, here it is. Arsenal have booked medical tests for Declan Rice on Friday. Club record signing will complete test tomorrow. Documents checked and set to be signed within 24 hours between Arsenal and West Ham. Club record deal now finally set to be officially completed. Declan Rice will be signing for Arsenal tomorrow. So tomorrow, either video number 1 or video number 2, we'll see. There's a good chance that we're going to be unveiling Declan Rice and talking about him joining Arsenal officially. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. Make sure you guys are here for that. Thank you all very much for watching. Let me know your thoughts down below. Leave me all of your comments in the comment section below in relation to everything that I've discussed, but mainly Azpilicueta and what you have to say about Azpi and him leaving Chelsea Football Club today and joining Atletico and us saying goodbye and him saying goodbye. Let me know down below what you thought, because just to wrap up, I thought his goodbye was absolutely beautiful. In every sense of the word. Absolute legend. And I wish him the best. Good luck, Azpi. So let me know. And I will see all of you tomorrow. Thank you all very much for watching. Make sure you don't forget, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Smash the like button if you've enjoyed this. I'll see you tomorrow, people. Have a good one. See you later. Take care. And peace.